Good morning, it's Thursday. I posted a video. It's kind of a longer video with my sister in Christ. And sorry, the quality is not the best because it's on Zoom and for whatever reason, it's really grainy and I don't know. So anyway, so I'm going to start, my sister in Christ and I are going to start posting different videos on various topics, and of course I'll still keep putting out my videos on the teachings of Jesus and truth and stuff, but just about different things that we struggle with, because this walk is no joke, like really hard when you're walking the narrow path, okay? Because there is a difference between knowing about God and having a personal relationship with Him, knowing about the author. That's how I kind of refer to it, versus having an intimate relationship, if that makes sense. So, and I get a few questions, sometimes people reach out in my email, because I'm always here for questions, about God calling other women to start YouTube channels. And I thought I would address this in this video as well. When God calls you to do something, it's not always a like today, right now thing kind of situation. There is usually preparation that has to be done first. So make sure that when He's called you to do something, that He's leading you to do it, because oftentimes He'll tell you to do something, but that something is for later on, depending on what it is. Okay, if He's telling you to do something now, or go do this, like right, then do it. Be obedient to whatever He's saying. But like I'll use because this is another like testimony thing, my situation, for example, with this YouTube channel, it was just like a thought, like almost kind of like a knowing, I guess I would say, like maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I had this idea, okay, about sharing my testimonies. And I never actually thought I would get up here and do it, because I'm not a person that likes attention at all. And I've always been like the quiet, like shy type. Like I stumble a lot on my words or go blank sometimes on these videos, because the spiritual warfare is for real, and I'm not like a speaking kind of person. So it's been really challenging. But my point is, there was a lot of preparation work that the Lord had to do inside of me. And He even was doing in me when I first started these videos, to be able to get on here and do this. So that's what I'm saying, is like when He's called you to do something, just make sure that now is the time. Because when I first started putting videos on here, He was telling me now is the time, and I felt like like I had a knowing in my spirit, and it was just like a leading, like almost a pushing, kind of like very gently, of course, to like go ahead and do this. So just make sure it's in His timing. Also, you got to make sure it's in His timing, because if He's called you to like, especially do videos or even write books or whatever, you will be held accountable for the things that you say. Okay? Because as a follower of Jesus, we're not here to tell people what they want to hear or sugarcoat things. That is not good, and it's leading to many people astray into hell. It's the blind leading the blind. And when you're speaking the truth, you're not going to be popular. So, you got to be prepared that you're not going to get a lot of like likes and friends and things like that. And you got to be able to handle that. You got to really, really, really know who you are in Christ and have a strong relationship with the Lord, because He's called us to walk in truth and to speak the truth. And unfortunately, the times that we're in, and it's in the Bible about telling people what their itchy ears want to hear. I mean, it's all over. Not a lot of people are speaking on the truth. So you just can't care what other people have to say or think about you. And it's hard. And another thing is, if he's called you to start a YouTube channel, is that that you will go through some spiritual warfare. I can honestly say, since I've started this channel, like, all HELL has broken loose. I mean, I'm a very healthy person, and like, my health's been attacked, and attacks at work, and different things like that. And then when I'm not making videos, like, the enemy's like talking different things, you know, in my head, and I have to ignore that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't know how to cast down those thoughts and really follow the Lord and to push through it, then it's going to be very, very difficult for you. So those are things to think about, and like I said, make sure that now is your time. If not, just keep seeking the Lord and waiting on Him for it. So yeah, I like to talk about real life, you know, struggles and sins that we struggle with, along with the teachings of Jesus, because a lot of people are having a hard time with things. And I think that as children of God, we should be here for one another, to encourage and to help other people out, you know, with them. And especially the sexual sins, you know, fornicating, and some people struggle with alcohol, drugs, pornography, you know, those types of things. And we should, you know, if we have the ability to, you know, pray for them and help them. Also have an accountability partner if you need one. Now, women, I would not I would not encourage the single women to have brothers in Christ as your accountability partner. Like, no way. Get an older, mature, godly woman who is really following the Lord. And if anybody needs to reach out to me, you know, I'm always here for whatever sister in Christ that needs help. So I think that's it on that. Yeah, I'll put some more videos out. I still got a lot of more teachings to do on Jesus. It's just trying to manage my time as a single mom, plus work schedule and everything. It's a lot, but this is what God's called me to do. So whoever He brings to me, I'm here for. But that's it for now.